right now.
And it's still just cut out in the Discord.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Flip it.
Oh my god. This is the best one. I'm so glad it looked. It does it the whole emote too. It's so great.
Why does she have like every emotion on her face at one time?
She looks so stretched also.
Yeah, they
She's
spaced her eyes too far in the Wii character creator.
She's like angry, sad, worried.
Well, I think those are the typical
scared
emotions when you spend all your money on this game. I can't do it. I'm in tears.
I'm gonna go with the veteran from the U.S., Merc.
All right, welcome, Merc.
People wonder why COD players buy the newest Call of Duty game every single year, with all of the problems in the game, whether it's skill-based matchmaking, the over-monetization of the game, cheaters and hackers infiltrating and ruining the game, and people from the outside looking in wonder, why do we still buy these games? Why do we still play them? And it's because they're still fun. You can still be aware of the glaring issues with the game and you can call them out on it too, but if the game itself is still fun to play, then you're not going to quit. Because that's all video games are at the end of the day. They are games. They are meant to be played for fun. They are made for having fun. But that's also the main reason why I'm making this video, because as of lately, Treyarch has had a really nasty habit of constantly nerfing or removing the fun from the game entirely. Let's kick this off by talking about the nerf to directed mode in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I can't help but laugh at this because why? Like, why even do this? Now, I saw people freaking out about this on Twitter, so naturally I needed to get on the game and test this for myself, because sometimes people do overreact or they spread misinformation and stuff. So I loaded up my round 11 Liberty Falls directed mode save on Black Ops 6 Zombies, and I was going through the rounds, and I noticed after about 5 rounds of repetition, it did seem like there was a slightly increased delay of the zombies respawning after playing 5 rounds of directed mode. I can't say for sure that it felt like the zombies were spawning in more slowly and that the rounds were taking longer, but there is a chance that that could be the case. But overall, if you want to play round 11 directed mode and just spam that to get your zombies camos, you can still do that, and it's going to be the easiest way to get it done. And especially for some of the weaker weapons in the game, I would still recommend doing that to unlock Mystic Gold. Directed mode is actually still not that bad for getting your early camos when you're doing the camo grind in zombies. Even though the nerf wasn't actually that bad, and I'm not defending Treyarch's decision to nerf it, I just want to know why. What is the point of actually nerfing your own directed mode in the game? I'm sure that Treyarch is not going to answer this, but I have an idea of why this is the case, and I'm sure it has to do with the objective of why they created directed mode in the first place. The intention behind this mode is to get people interested in completing the main Easter egg quest for the maps. But I gotta keep it real with you. People who are going to do the Easter egg on directed mode are probably never going to try to do it in standard zombies. Like, yes, it will teach them the steps, but what is the likelihood that they're going to go play standard zombies and remember all of those steps and then go complete it again? I'm not really sure what the point of that would be, because those types of players are so casual, there's a very low likelihood that they would go beyond doing the directed mode Easter egg and then trying to remember all those steps on standard. It just kind of feels like from that perspective, through that lens, directed mode is only meant as like a one-time way to fight the main bosses on these maps, you know? So that way players can experience those boss fights for themselves without having to, you know, either play on a higher difficulty or try to figure out the Easter egg from, you know, one of Milo's YouTube tutorials or something like that. But here's the thing, man. The COD community ended up finding out that this directed mode is also an amazing way to grind your early zombies camos, because the rounds are just easier, the zombies aren't nearly as intense, and you can easily grind your headshots. But seemingly out of nowhere, Treyarch just decided, no, you can't do that. I mean, you can, but we're gonna massively slow down how quickly you can earn these camos and how many headshots you can get if you're going to do this, which it just doesn't make sense. It seems so anti-player, and it's not good for the overall experience. And before any of you guys watching this get all high and mighty about how
camo challenges are supposed to be challenging, you can't have fun while doing them on easy mode zombies.
Okay. Here's a little speech from the first level 1000 player I ran into yesterday.
You're doing zombie glitch, huh?
Yeah, it's just AFK. Yeah, it's AFK like over the night.
It actually worked?
Yeah, even right now, I haven't done it for like a couple weeks, but there's some good ones out right now.
I see that all over TikTok. How long did it take you to hit level 1000?
Yeah, a long ass time, but I hit it like 3 weeks ago. But yeah, everyone's doing that shit, bro. You might as well just do it too.
No one gives a f about the moral standards of how you play zombies, especially in Black Ops 6. Zombies has been ridden with glitches and exploits since launch, and almost no one has done the camo grinds legit. I don't even think there's a legit way to complete this camo grind and not waste your time. Zombies having a camo grind in the first place is designed purely for player retention. And at this point, because of skill-based matchmaking, the same is true for multiplayer in Warzone. I mean, think about it. How difficult is the camo grind when there's a system in place that will eventually put you into lower skilled lobbies when you're consistently doing poorly in your matches? The answer is that it's not. If you're struggling to use a certain gun and you're doing poorly, you're eventually going to get some easier lobbies and you're going to unlock that camo more quickly. Eventually. It might take some time, but you'll get there. That wasn't the case many years ago. The lobbies were random and they had more variety, and even though those Call of Duty games might have had some form of skill-based matchmaking, it is not what we have today. But back to the main points and really the main question here, how does nerfing round 11 camo grinding in directed mode make the game more fun? Is it because it's only meant for helping players complete the Easter egg for the first time? Do they not want us to use the mode for grinding camos? There's no explanation. There is a pattern of nerfing or removing things because it doesn't fit the design goals that the devs had in mind, but they're also not telling us what those goals are. And ultimately, if players are happy with the game and they like doing things a certain way, why change that? And that beautifully transitions us into the next point I wanted to talk about, which is the unicorn bundle nerf. I saw some stuff about how the unicorn finishing move apparently got replaced. I was speckledorfed, so I checked the emote in game, and sure enough, the preview is different now. This is what it looks like. But here's the thing, if you equip this new emote and you use it online in public matches, well... I got it. I got it.
This gotta be play.
Unicorn fart is still a thing. Although, someone took the kill? Try to do it again.
Get your tail out of my fucking way.
Yep, I farted
damn
on
it.
him. It actually worked that time, let's go. But aside from that, they did actually change the emotes from this bundle. Your character will no longer give a death stare while dancing in place. They just got rid of that for completely unknown reasons.
Yay.
But if you are planning to play Black Ops 6 right now or check out the Squid Game events, you need to do this the second you get on the game. And honestly, I don't know why Treyarch did this as well, but there is a brand new wild card in the game called High Roller, which allows you to equip a 4th score streak. But the way that you unlock and earn it is that you need to get 100,000 XP. But at the same time, if you don't go to the brand new armory unlock system, which we basically had last year with Modern Warfare 3, and if you don't activate this, you're not going to unlock it. You're going to waste a ton of time. So right now on Black Ops 6, go to barracks, then go to challenges, and then find the armory system, and then activate High Roller, and then congratulations, you're now going to be earning XP towards it, and once you get 100,000 XP, you will be able to equip and use it online. So yeah, that's how you unlock the High Roller wildcard in Black Ops 6. What I want to know is, why did they make this so unintuitive to unlock? I feel like there was not a good proper explanation of how to get this in the game. They just kind of put it in the game and said, you guys will figure it out. And you guys already know, I'm the veteran from the US, Merc. I am a high roller, and I'd be willing to wager that a lot of people did not know that this was in the game right now. But lads, we need to talk about the Squid Game events. I feel like it's truly shown how bad the servers in this game really are. Like, we need to talk about the desync in the red light, green light mini game mode.
What? I was standing completely fucking still.
Oh,
Desync, dude.
motion! I didn't even touch my controller.
Dude, I can see the desync in real time. This is hilarious.
I didn't even touch my controller and I died.
It didn't matter if it was my first time playing this mini game or if it was the 10th. I noticed that every single time I played, roughly half of the lobby gets sniped on the very first attempt. And while I'm sure some of it has to do with people using their mics and talking in game chat, which yes, that apparently can get you killed, and some of it might also be stick drift that people have. I was playing this game mode with Matt and he was telling me the desync was so bad, like he would be completely stopped and the game would still kill him. And I do believe what he was saying, because when I was playing the Squid Game Mosh Pit game mode, the enemy team had earned the red light, green light score streak, which can kill you if you're moving, and I was completely prone. I wasn't moving at all, and the score streak still killed me, and I just rage quit after. It made absolutely no sense. Much like this clip when we were playing Pentathlon on Subsonic, I tried collecting score from the piggy bank, which is an amazing way to get all of your score streaks in the game. And while I was trying to collect from the piggy bank, I did die, but the game also said that I earned all of the score, but I didn't earn any of the streaks, which just makes no sense whatsoever. And I think this has to do with the servers just being really bad. And while there are plenty of clips already out there showing how bad the servers can be and how bad the desync is, in general, we just need better, higher tick rate servers for Black Ops 6. I feel like we deserve it. I mean, there's so many bundles, there's so many microtransactions in this game. They're making a ton of money. I'm surprised that they can't reinvest it back into the game and give us a better experience. But even then, some of the modes in multiplayer are actually pretty fun to play. I will say though, I do wish that there were more mini games like red light, green light in multiplayer. And when I was streaming the event yesterday, you guys had some amazing suggestions, like adding the colorful stairs from the show, or even the main room with all of the beds as a face-off map, or even just like a regular multiplayer map. I feel like that would have been a lot of fun. It does feel like they could have done more with this collab, but I am enjoying the content that they have put out so far. I'm not too sure if I should be talking about this, but the Squid Game variant modes are insane for earning score streaks, but this does also cause players to rage quit a lot of matches. I'm just not sure if I feel comfortable saying how much fun the game modes are because they'll probably remove the fun. But let's talk about the zombie Squid Game LTM because it is pretty intense. You get to play a game of red light, green light, dead light on Citadel for 10 rounds, and you have to balance killing zombies and earning double essence on green light. When it's red light, you won't earn any essence for killing zombies, and you'll actually lose essence if you move, but if it turns to dead light, the zombies will resist bullet damage and chase you at their fastest speed. It's a neat little fun challenge, but the problem with the LTM is that it caps at 10 rounds and it forces you to exfil and leave the match. I feel like there should have been a second version of this LTM where you could just play the full map with no round limits, and it would also spawn amalgams and doppelgasts for an absolutely insane challenge. But this goes back to what I was saying earlier. It would have been too fun. And if players could have found a way to exploit this mode for camos or high rounds or something, it feels like Treyarch would have been absolutely furious at us for having too much fun with the LTM. So instead, they gave us a capped amount of fun, and we have to quit this LTM at round 10, which really does hurt the replay value, and I don't see a reason for playing this more than once. I did see some people saying that it's really good for XP, but I played it again, I checked how much XP I got, and it is not worth it for XP. But as far as it goes for the Warzone Squid Game LTM, I only really played it once on stream, and it was decent. I got top 3, and as time went on, I started to understand it more, but I don't really think I'm gonna go out of my way to play it more than once. I'm just having too much fun with multiplayer right now.
Fucker, you piece of shit. What the God damn, I knew there was someone on my ass too. That's why I turned around, I was like, as soon as I seen that blade,
And he was
I'm
like,
shit.
he slowly turned and then died.
Why is my
I don't know.
What the hell?
I don't know what they
Her
did to
cheeks. Oh my god.
her. And I just earned more streaks with those streaks.
Nice.
Oh!
Nice, dude. I'm serious leader of the Squid Game 3 show, okay?
You have a giant Illuminati
Do
eye
not
on the inside
take
of your
pictures
skirt.
of my balls.
Eric's
No
being
pics. When am I not being weird?
That's so random. There's like no techno music in this game.
I went all the way to the other side of the map. No one even knew.
Unreal.
Oh my god, this thing's so broken.
Nice.
Watch this.
Oh my.
I changed into the dumpster.
Oh my god, that's so unlucky. You get to see my fancy clothes. Look at them fucking pants.
That wings.
So ugly.
He does like the Pennywise face.
He really does. Oh my god. But Treyarch did add the new Cleaver melee weapon as part of the Squid Game updates and the event and all that stuff, and it is a one-hit kill melee weapon, and that is just so good. It's such a relief. These two-hit kill melee weapons are so trash. They're so garbage, but this one was actually fun to use. Oh god, why did I say that? Oh, it's gonna get nerfed.
Oh, there's. I don't know who it was.
What? Oh my goodness. First game using it. Bitch. Bitch. Oh, more.
Oh my goodness, sorry.
Sean. I look like them too. Like, that's gotta be so annoying. Oh my god, this guy has no
Mermaid
name.
Man. He's the invisible boatmobile.
No name from Suck.
You're not the Merc music.
Where's your name, bro?
Left at your mom.
Funny mom joke.
Oh, he's laying down. Oh, they got like 2 on B.
Angle.
Flashbang.
Watch it. Marking target location. Forgetting target location. Marking target location. Forget it. Marking
Forget it.
target
Oh my god.
Sync.
The in sync. They're perfectly in sync.
Forget it. Forget it. Marking target location. Forget it. Marking target location. Forget it. Forget it.
Why is that so funny though? It's so stupid.
But you know what? With everything that's been going on, I'm confused as to why they haven't released the Squid Game bundles alongside the full event itself. I'm not sure if they're trying to stretch out the content for some reason, but I feel like people might not care about buying the bundles the more that time passes during this event. And I guess that could be a good thing, but regardless of how you feel about the microtransactions in this game, it's clear that things won't be ramping down anytime soon on that front. Especially with the addition of the premium events track that they've added as part of this event. It's very much something that is just copied from Fortnite. Isn't it kind of wild to think at this point that Call of Duty is basically just copying Fortnite's monetization strategy, but they won't necessarily copy the good ideas, you know, like the good gameplay changes or, you know, quality of life improvements and changes to the game. It's all just the monetization strategies that get copied.
Thank you, Fortnite.
But yeah, that's Black Ops 6 right now. If something is fun, we might want to keep it to ourselves going forward because much like bacteria 1v1ing a Clorox wipe, there's a 99.99% chance it's going to die. Enjoy your waffle. And with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you guys did it and you want to see some more stuff like this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys later.
Come. Train go.